Hey there, Aquarius. How are you today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your bonus reading for this week. It's a little late, but we're here anyway. So there we go. This one's going to be all signs for my Aquariuses. So let's see. For my, come on, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay. There we go. From the top, if you're an Aquarius and you're currently dealing with an Aries, we get the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords and the Justice card. So this Aries is viewing you in the Queen of Swords. So they see you as somebody who's incredibly intelligent, somebody who's very defensive though, and somebody who definitely doesn't just wear your emotions on your sleeve, okay? With the Justice card, I get the feeling that justice is somehow playing out at this point for you. That's how they're viewing you, but what's the dynamic between the two of you? I'm not really clear on what the dynamic is here. Definitely somebody who's keeping an eye on you, but I don't know other than that. It just feels like somebody who keeps an eye on you, possibly from afar. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Taurus, I get the Ten of Swords and the Judgment card. So this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who's been betrayed and who's called judgment on the betrayal. It does feel as though this betrayal was because of a Taurus, I guess, because they're feeling as though whatever you two had at one time is completely decimated. It's done. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Gemini, I've got the Six of Cups and then the Seven of Wands. So this Gemini is somebody you have a ton of history with. I've got the Seven of Wands here, and normally I would say that you're defensive towards them, but in this dynamic, it feels like they are defensive of you, or you're defensive of them. It feels like there's a ton of loyalty here, and the two of you are defending each other, not defensive towards each other. That's just how I feel intuitively on this one. If you are a Aquarius dealing with a Cancer, I have the Seven of Cups and the Tower. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has a ton of options and somebody who could make a tower fall in their life, it feels like. Like you have some sense of control over their life or their well-being, and you have the ability to make a tower fall for them. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Leo, I've got the Seven of Swords and the Death card. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who's going through a transformation and acting very strategically towards them, I guess. I get the feeling that whatever the dynamic was between you and this Leo before you went into this transformation, they're very fearful that you will not want anything to do with them when you come out of this transformation for some reason. Which makes me feel like you're gaining a sense of wisdom or knowledge here that is shutting the door on them for some reason. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Virgo, I've got the Moon card and the Queen of Cups. So this Virgo is viewing you in the Queen of Cups. They see you as somebody who's loving, maternal, very intuitive, all the way to psychic. Somebody who has a very hard time holding up your boundaries at times. With the Moon card, they don't feel as though you are seeing things around you clearly, and it feels like it concerns them very much for some reason. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Libra, I have the Hierophant and the Four of Cups. So this Libra is viewing you as somebody who they definitely have a higher level of commitment towards. They're seeing you as somebody who they feel is very disappointed and dissatisfied. I'm not sure if this is in them or in the situation with them, or maybe just in general in life, right? They just see you as somebody who's disappointed and dissatisfied. Okay. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Eight of Cups, and then I have the Chariot. So the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who has definitely opted to walk away from them, although you still have emotion. And they feel as you walk away from them, you're going to head into a time of forward motion and victory, meaning that they feel as though they have been holding you back and your life will be better once you choose to walk away. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the, what do we got? Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So the Sagittarius feels as though you are the path to their Ten of Cups, but they feel like you haven't made the decision to go forward with them. So they're still waiting for you to make some sort of a decision as far as whether you're going to go forward with them or not. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Wow. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who's very conflicted about something. And somebody who's dealing with a ton of conflict both inside and outside of them right now. I don't think this conflict is with the Capricorn. This conflict has something to do with something else, but they just are watching you go through this with great concern. This is somebody who cares very deeply for you. A lot of loyalty. They would change it if they could, but they can't. It's your decisions. If you are an Aquarius dealing with another Aquarius, or it's your future self trying to give your current self a message, we end up with the Six of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you telling yourself to just double check and make sure that whatever you're totally invested in is going to give back reciprocity. So there's some sort of give and take here that's even. That you're not just giving and getting nothing in return is what they're asking. If you are an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces, I have the World card and the Eight of Swords. So the Pisces is saying that a cycle has ended between the two of you, and that you're very much so up in your head about it. Okay, for Saturday, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely some sort of a new opportunity coming towards you. It includes new collaborations. So it has something to do with work and money, I believe. Sunday, we have you with the Eight of Wands and the Fool. So this is all about communication and you taking a leap of faith in a new direction. Is what you got this weekend. Okay? All right, Aquarius, I hope this somehow helps you, or that you found it amusing anyways. There you go. Entertaining. Okay, have a good day.